It's like, are they ever gonna fix this problem on PS4 with this game? Alright. Save all good. Yep. Yep. Let's go. Thanks for coming back, everybody, and hanging out. Okay, who wants a vegetable joke? I got a vegetable joke. It's very punny. Says no. You're not killing me this time. I'm sure this has happened to everybody, but do you ever have it where you're playing and you get killed and your character will completely like spread its legs when they die? It is like really inappropriate. They will do like a full split. I think I've had it recorded before, but then I'll accidentally delete or overwrite the footage. Ah, still missing that electric ball. I've got to do what I say, you know, I was going to try to do with that to bounce it off of the wall onto the ground and not so much try to go at it from the left side. Because as long as you bounce it at the right angle off of the wall on the right, it's going to land there and do what you want it to do. Whereas when I'm coming in from the left with the electric bottle, it's got to be right on every time, or nothing happens. I just hope I'm able to do good here with everybody coming out to the stream, because I'm going for it, but so far just 47. But you love me anyway, London, so what do you want to say about it? It is pressure on this one. It's all execution. You know, it's all execution, and if you mess up once on this one, it costs you bad. to the gateway. It's a high 47. My other 47 was better than that. I couldn't get to the gate, they were in my way. And I threw 2 electrics up top just to make sure I killed them. So I lost a little bit of time there. Everybody London? That's a lot of people. I don't know if they'd all be whores. Worn out is not a whore. Ah, you... He took his time jumping out of there. You win a prize. Hey, so there's this movie I haven't watched. I've seen a clip of it though, that Nymphomaniac, and I guess there's 2 movies, parts 1 and 2. I've seen the beginning scene though. It's 2 girls, and they say to each other, whoever sleeps with the most people in a certain amount of time gets like a bag of chocolates. But I will say, the bag of chocolates they're holding up, they look really good. They look like some expensive chocolate. No, they don't say chocolate. They say bag of sweets. You don't hate everybody you work. You talking about your co-workers? Or you talking about just customers that come in and just talk shit and aren't respectful to employees? Because there's a lot of those. Yeah, how are you doing on the One Piece? Are you still going for the speed running? That rocket was terrible. I don't know. I think a general statement that I would say would be any job where you got a decent amount of coworkers and deal with a lot of customers. It's all a group effort. Same thing in this game. If it's, the more you can work with your partner and really try to get things down, the better you'll do. Some people though just don't care. Make things harder than they have to be. Well, I was kind of surprised when you said that you were already starting to do the speed runs, because you had just started playing that game. So it's kind of like figured you might be into just playing it normally before you go for the speed running. But then again, when Resident Evil 7 came out, people were already doing speed runs in the first week. Sorry about the rocket. I'm gonna fix it. Wait, did you lose all of your save for Resident Evil 6? Too high with the rocket. Too high. Worn Out London. Excuse me. Worn Out London was nice enough to, when I first got on here, she took me through the Weekend Survivor. All I had one Magnum and one shotgun. That's all I had. But just so I could get the parts from that event, and also the 40. Rocket shot. Sorry you lost your save, because I know you had to get a new system. Unfortunately, with my 360, I have a 250 gig hard drive, and that just ultimately stopped working. And I have saves on there that I didn't put on the cloud, which was a mistake for certain games. So they're stuck on that hard drive. And the hard drive is not dead, but it just doesn't work right. We'll see what happens. That's a 46 with errors. I got a 46 there. Alright, so that's the best so far. And that was with missing the electric for number 8. So I know I can get a 45. No, there was a 46 carved. Unless RENet gives me a 47. But it said 46. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna keep trying. I mean, that was I had errors there, so I know I can get the 45. I'd love to get under a 45, but right now 45 is the goal. Keep trying. No. I didn't kill one back there. Ah, you bitch. Yeah, that game, that One Piece game that she's been playing more now, it's well, I don't want to spoil it for her. She'll show you, but it's a crazy game. I'm trying to get a 45 if I can get my execution now. If I get a 45, I might have some of these PS4 players talking about me bad. They'll be like, this guy don't even have 100 hours. And he's getting 45s, hacks, mods. What happened with my bottle up there? I saw it, it looked like it went into another room. I threw it so far. Okay, London, I'll see you later. But you'll see worn out if she sends you a link. It's yeah, it's a very different game. Well, I mean different from Resident Evil. There's two spots that are costing me. Is number 8, and then when I'm pushing the slinger and the iron head. I feel like I'm losing time on both of those. Oop, there you go. Carved, are you still in the chat? Excuse me. I did not see how I missed there. I thought I had that rocket right on. First rocket. It's like I know where to shoot it, and I know where to be, but it's I still feel it's a challenging shot regardless, even if you know where to be. If I can get that the first time and not lose the time by having to throw another bottle, I mean, I'll improve. Of course, they have to get the rest of the run too. He's still alive behind me. I hear him. Yep, I know. It's always that one. If I don't do it correctly, it's always that fire one, that number 18 that's alive. But I got the electric right that time for number 8. I am so close to that 45. Or faster. I can, like, feel it. Whoa! I was just disoriented when I do that. Yeah, I am getting closer, Carved. I just, my stuff's, I really gotta be right on point. That's not gonna be enough, no. Now, if I switch out the firing rate part to the long range for my AMR, even if I don't kill the 4 with my rocket, I would have enough AMR to kill the rest, but that's not really what I want to do. I need to have 4 dead with the rocket. And I missed the fire. That's alright. Yeah, if I push him right in front of the barrel, I actually cannot hit the barrel, so it's I need to not push him that far at all. I just need to push him a little bit and then go right for the barrel. Okay, worn out. That's all good. I appreciate you coming in the streams today and hanging out. So the Need for Speed you were talking about, Carved, is that something you're going to get? I mean, is that a game you like to play? Still missing them. Okay, well that'll be something different that you can play. You know, so to have a little more variety. Oh, it's gonna be too slow. And there's one alive, yep. No, 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 no. Did you see that though, that my AMR almost killed that slinger? I almost, that slinger was almost dead just from the AMR. See, one other thing I didn't try was to put fire on the AMR for the 2, and then you could actually get out of the burst quicker and start pushing the the slinger. The only problem with that is the electric on the 40 is so much better than fire for any enemy. Missed that bottle again. Freaking Iron Head. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Carved, because they just feel like if I use fire on them, it's going to be too slow. Because I'm running over there to the side of the pillar, I only have about 1 second to crouch and get that rocket out. So I don't have too much time to aim it. You know, if I tried the AMR with no homing, I could kill him quicker. But that's tough. That'd be pretty hard. Ooh, nope. I wasn't sure if I had 8 dead or not. Well, I can try that, Carve, but the thing is, when I, you know, to get further up on the screen, that's less time for me to get the rocket out. But I can try that to get further up. But I don't know. We'll see. Because I like to have the first Revenant dead at about 47. So I guess it's like 12 seconds. 12, 13 seconds. I'll try that. It's worth a try. I'll try it a couple times to move up a little bit more. I gotta find the spot now that I'm going over a little bit more to the right, where exactly I need to throw the rocket. Keep missing on number 8. I wasn't doing that before. You know what it is? I'm throwing the electric for number 8 too short. It's actually landing in the middle, in the bottom, so I need to throw that further. And maybe I'll get a better run. Oh, you know what I can do? When I evade out of the burst for 5 and 6, I need to evade to the right. And then I'll be further up on the map. Ooh, okay. I need to do that. What was that? I don't know what that was. An ice bottle for 8? Do you mean the firebomb bottle carved? I mean, I wouldn't have enough room for an ice bottle. But I think you mean the fire bottle. I couldn't see if I killed him. Use ice bottle on 8 uninfected. Yeah, but I can't bring ice though, carved. I gotta have electric. The skills I have, I gotta bring those. I don't have room for another one. Not since the 46th London. But I'm doing things a little bit differently. Try to get it faster. Back there. Oh, you. Oh, London. I got my PS4 controller from China. The controller itself is not bad. However, they sent it to me and the right analog stick is sticky. So it the way they packaged it, they actually messed up that stick. So they're probably, I already had to contact them being like, hey, you sent me a controller, it's not fully functional, what can we do here? So they might send me a replacement, I don't know. It works though, but it's just not good for it works for bringing a partner just to level them up, to level up 2 of your characters at once, but as far as playing with it, oh my gosh. I will have to send you a picture of it. I know I can. I actually know that I can get a 44. I know that I can do it. It's just my execution and what happens on the run if I do it. Can I use the firebomb bottles to kill like 15 through 18 instead of electrics? Because if I can use the firebomb bottles there, that's what I want to do. Oh, you bitch. That was my fault. I didn't hit him on his eyeball. Okay, but the firebomb bottle worked for 15 through 18. And that means when I throw those, I don't have to worry about Alex stuttering when I walk over there. So that's a better idea. You got a new mic. You get that new mic for me? So I can hear you. Your other mic was okay though. I didn't really seem to have problems with it. That's the wrong button. Oh god. I went too far to the right. Okay, Carved. Or Carlo. Whichever. Where'd my bottles go that time?
I は悪くないわ. 。 。
「」 . no! Oh, that could have been a good one. She is just worn out. She's just a let me think of a word. She is like the most beautiful sapphire. There you go. That's what I'll say for that. A true treasure. A sapphire. That's not gonna work. I've been getting that rocket, but I'm not always getting it. I try to come up with stuff people don't hear very often. Oh, get back there. What happened? Oof. Whoa, where'd my fire go? What? Oh, I threw the... It landed over there and killed them too early. Oh, I didn't tell my vegetable joke. Okay, here's that joke. If he's such a fun guy, why didn't he come to the party? Because there wasn't much room. You know you love that joke. Those are usually my favorite jokes, by the way. The punny, simple shit. I love it. No, I haven't. Tell me about that Italian chef. Please, tell me. He passed away. Well, if you're saying that, did you hear about the fake noodle? In time they found out he was an imposter. Oh, I got one more. My ex-girlfriend, and she's an ex for a reason. She used to teach a music class, but then one day I caught her cheating on me in her music room. So afterwards, I realized there's probably been a lot of instruments in there. People in here that don't know what I'm talking about. Hate when I do that. I'll be good up to there, and then if I don't scope right and get it right on his eye, it's not enough to kill him. London, what's the longest word in the English dictionary? Nobody tell her. Why the question? Because it's more relative if I tell you now, if I ask you this now. Ah. No, it's not what you're thinking. Okay. It has nothing to do with how many characters are in the word. It has to do with the word itself. Yeah, the messages on YouTube are a little confusing. I actually can't view them on my phone. I have to go on the computer to pull up the messages. The app doesn't even let you see them. No, the word is not dick, and I'm not saying any kind of thing about dick. The best hint I can give you is that it's not how many characters or letters are in the word. It is the word itself. Okay. The word is here. The word is here right now. Oh, you freaking ironhead. I must have not electrocuted him. Okay, it's not long, but that's a good guess. The word, it's here right now. It's here. I pushed him too far. Okay, so I did electrocute him. I just moved him too far. Okay. I'll try not to push him too far then. Whoa, where are you going, Alex? Nope. I'll tell you what it is if you want, unless you want to still try to guess and figure it out. Hold on, I'll tell you in a minute. That's also relative to the answer, what you just said. Okay, the longest word is smiles, and the reason it's the longest is because there's a mile between the S and the L. So when you said you were too tired, worn out smiles, that's why I said what you just said was also relative to the answer. 10 out of 10, all right. Perfect score. Oh. Die, you tank! Piece of shit. I had it there, but he was giant. Have you, yeah, it's I mean, I didn't come up with it, so I heard it somewhere too. It's like sometimes when I actually shoot that rocket out, I know that it's gonna miss, depending on the aim. I didn't even push the recoil down because I knew I didn't kill him. I just feel like I'm sucking on this thing because I'm not getting lower than a 46, and I know the things that I need to be doing to make that happen. I'm just not getting them. See how slow that rocket came out? It was like, ooh, slow motion. I'm trying one out. It's it's my execution. I can't blame my weapons. My weapons are actually okay. I think one run I had the slinger dead within 30 seconds, but then I didn't kill the iron head with the pushing. And it's like I know if I can get to that time again, I'll definitely improve. What the fuck? Why he just didn't want to die for me. I did all that right, and he just wanted to be back there and be like, I'm too short for you to kill. What is happening with this rocket? I need my cheerleader, okay? My cheerleader's not here. What the? Why won't you die with my stuff, man? What the? Maybe I'm throwing the bottle at the wrong spot, because that was twice where that little fast one didn't die there from the little spots on the ground. Oh, hi Eve, welcome back. Oh, I don't. Things like that don't bother me, Eve. Let them do stuff like that. They don't bother me. Speedrun.com? Okay. Is that an automatic thing where it puts whatever game data you have uploaded on there, or do people have to actually submit stuff to that website? Well, you got a 59 Eve? I mean, that's an improvement from probably what you had before, so just be happy about that. It's a tough stage. It's all execution. Oh, did you see that, London? She said, it's a beautiful London weekend. Oh, God. Do I make the pun? Do I make the pun and say, it's a beautiful weekend in London? I mean, do I go there? Oh, God. I'm sorry. I could not resist. I don't know what that was. I don't know what happened with my bottle. Okay, you do have to put the stuff on there. Okay. There is some wiki for Resident Evil that tracks it automatically. Like one time I googled my gamer tag and I found this Resident Evil wiki where it was like, oh, Weekend Survivor was it 23 whatever. You know, ShinyyToyGuns and Carved or Resonate or whoever I was playing with at the time and ranked at this spot or ranked at this spot. So they do actually transfer some of that stuff on there automatically. Nope. Too far to the left. Eve, you want the aiming speed on 10. You'll need to get used to it, but yeah, you don't want anything to slow you down from when you're going to aim and shoot something. So if you got it on 8, I mean that's okay, but if you can, you want to try to go to 10 with that. And do you still have the world records on there, London for 6? I didn't push them enough that time. Alright, so right there, do I need to try to push the slinger? Go ahead and push the slinger ahead of where the iron head is going to jump down. That way I can go ahead and push the iron head a little bit and then hit the freeze container. Because if the slinger is in front of the iron head, then I'm not able to get him with the electric.
Go.
Whoa! Oh, no! I actually had enough to still kill that other slinger after having to kill 18. But 18 is supposed to die with all the stuff. He can't live. No. Playing Caliban. Or what's his name now, Eve? DeFuhrer something. It was something to do with Nazi, I don't know. It's not as bad as the Drake. The Drake in Rev 2 is just awful. Alright. That Iron Head is driving me nuts. Oh, okay. Hold on. Detective Eve's gonna spill some shit right here. Hold on. I'm not electrocuting that. You know what? I can push them, throw an electric, and then just shoot the tank. Maybe that's what I should do. Oh, I'm not stopping. I'm gonna keep trying. miss that electric on 8. It just breaks my heart. Oh, you fire criminal. I didn't know he was still there. Yeah, I got a question. London. Hold on. Wait. I'm sorry. I'll have to catch up here. Nope. I lost too much time. Oh gosh. I don't know, Eve. I mean, I really don't know. It's too slow, you think, London, to throw the electrics there for the Ironhead? I mean, if I make good time, I think, and he hasn't jumped down yet, I can throw the electrics on the ground, and then as soon as he jumps down, I can shoot the freeze container, if I have enough time to do that. Nope. I promise we'll make a pact. I will not tell anybody that London is really Eve, okay? I promise. I am losing the most amount of time on that Ironhead. I'm just worried if I shoot that freeze container too early, it's not going to kill him. I remember, Eve. Um, and then, well, we all became Soulless Persona clones because of something somebody was saying about me. Oh, I didn't know you were playing, London. I didn't know that you had started. PS4 can't, after the update, cannot with this game. Actually, earlier when it actually shut off mid-mission, that was the first time it ever did that to me. Normally, it's at the loading screen. But no, it turned off right in the middle of the stage. I was like, huh. That's right, we are Legion. Against people saying that I dropped all my Xbox buddies so I could get on PlayStation and start dating Soulless. That's fucking bullshit. People saying. got the iron head, but I pushed the slinger all way too far. Oh, you're doing the 100. You're doing the 100, okay. You think you can get a 220 solo on that 100? That would be really crazy to get that time. The dust station. Alright, you know what I have to say to the dust station? Xbox One, 2, and then they're about to roll out with the third version. But no, that's all in fun. Oh, I got confused. Okay, I thought you meant a clear time of 220. You meant the LRC 220. Sorry, I got confused. Yeah, it's a tough stage. It's I could technically do this with only one magnum, and then bring another weapon for the pus heads for 15 through 18. But want to see what the best I can get is with this setup. Why won't you die? I don't know what stage you guys are talking about. For 2-2, you have to. I don't have like talking about the gauntlet numbers. I don't always remember which stage you're talking about. You, die. Don't want to die for me. That player was in your stream, Eve? I mean, were they actually talking, though? Or were they just in there snooping? Oh, the last 40. Yeah, Eve, you did great on that 40, the last one. You did really well. And Prov's run was freaking... That was incredible. No regrets. No regrets. The regrets was created by the what was that girl? The Irma Gerd girl. That's who came up with no regrets. What's scary about that picture of the Irma Gerd girl? Or I can't even say it. That's a real picture. Somebody's kid from like the 80s. That's my best Miramasa shot ever. Best ever. Well, I mean, it's hard to tell, Eve. I mean, if they don't play co-op and they strictly play solo. You know, what I don't understand is we're at a point now where our consoles, you got the built-in not only to record your gameplay, but streaming is built in as well. So, I mean, it's like... Oh, where'd my electric go? Oh man, that could have been it. Because I pushed the iron head correctly that time. And I had the iron head dead at like 34 or 35. I screwed up. I threw the electric bottle off of the ledge. Oh. Eve, maybe that player just likes to watch you play. I don't know. I don't know. Yep, that I am. That's true. You should see my runs that aren't recorded. I freaking glitched the hell out of this game. I was already behind on that one. Well, London, I know I could save time if I kill the two in the room up top before the rocket. But I have a hard time killing those two, then evading out of the burst and landing the rocket on the 4. Like, I have a hard time getting that shot. Carved starting problems. Carved, if you've been, it's Carved been hanging around a bad crowd, I think. Teaching him English, teaching him to say, what did he say one time? He said, WF, WTF, please God forgive them. Something he said. What I was saying about the built-in recording and streaming is just really like, if somebody's gonna call you out, especially if you're playing in a game where you do really well, there's really no reason why not to record it. I mean, you know, and this game does have a leaderboard, so people are gonna get suspicious if you don't show your run. I can try that, Eve, actually, but there was a run, that one I messed up, where I threw the electric over the ledge after that. It was actually good because I was in like the corner next to the chain, and from over there I had already pushed the slinger, so as soon as the iron head came down, I was able to get electric on him and hit the container. So I'm gonna try to go right in that spot. See if that works. It would be interesting though if you could actually pause your life for a bit of time. That'd be something. Carved, why? You're instigating. You're instigating. Am I right about this, London? Is the PS4 always recording when you play? And then if you just hit share and hit save, it saves your last, whatever, 15 minutes of gameplay? What happened there? I stuttered with a bottle and yeah, it messed me up. Okay, yeah, I figured that's what it's doing. Um, and then I did see that setting you were talking about where it's automatically set to record in 15-minute increments, and you can change it to up to an hour. Oh, I'm sorry, London. This console loves to shut off on us. It just... Are you streaming it, London? Maybe that's why it's cutting off. I missed number 8. I have heard that about that player you're talking about, though, that they're probably using that. I don't think it'd be worse than what I've seen from Redman here on PS4. He seems to just pause glitch every weekend survivor, and he just screws everybody out of their ranking. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. You know, I hit it because I evaded over there to the right to try to get in that spot, and then I just hit the tank right away. I didn't mean to do that. Well, you could still try London. I mean, I know it shuts off sometimes. Maybe you could maybe just unplug it from the wall or something and then try hooking it back in. Maybe that'll somehow help it. I really don't know. There was a person on the forum who was talking about rebuilding the database for the game to fix that, but he said it worked, but then he came back a couple days later and said that it started doing it again. So I don't know how helpful that is to stop it from turning off. Oh, it's cutting off because she isn't streaming. That's an interesting point. Was Jomi your bad mentor, Eve? Is that what happened before? That's what I heard. I don't know. I just heard. You gotta remember, I was on 360 for a long time, so I wouldn't even necessarily check the other forums back then. Well, hopefully this time it doesn't cut off for you, London. I am too slow there at the end. I'm too slow at that end part. I gotta fix that. Yeah, maybe Red Man got a girlfriend. Maybe he met Blue Woman. Blue Girl. Red Man and Blue Girl. I don't know. Yeah, maybe his PS4 cut off on his glitch front. That's a good point. That's possible. And then he couldn't go back in and start it. Because it was over. What the fuck? Oh, it's a giant! Oh, and that was my best time up to the chain. The clock was at 2:25, and it was a giant. Oh, boy. Blue Waffle. Red Man and Blue Waffle. Eve, if you find Red Man's YouTube channel, it's like his gameplay is just shit. It's just terrible. It's and he hasn't uploaded gameplay since like 2005. And it's all co-op, played with enemy care package. I glitch, you glitch, we all glitch. Oh God, worn out. When I saw that guy posted, was it Terra Seeker? Posted, it said that glitching is no more cheating than full burst homing and evade cancel. I said, what? What are you talking about? Oh, and they were serious. You know what it is? I'm throwing 2 electrics into that room because I just feel like every time it's going to give me an enemy that 1 electric is not going to be enough to kill him. Show me some Prentice's reference here. Oh. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Every console is gonna have the bad seeds. It's like no console is free of that. You will rarely see a post from me on the forum. And like I put like 1 post on there a year. And that's it. Yeah, I mean, who has anything bad to say about Warren? I mean, really. You have to question that if somebody's saying that. I'm sure Black Sheep would give you some misinformation about Warren, but he'll give you misinformation about everybody. You need to avoid that whole little Italian clique like the plague. And now, one of them is trying to invite some of the 360 players that I've talked to a little bit to play with them on their account that's got the mods. And I tried to give those guys a warning not to do that, and so did Carved, because that they might be trying to get them unranked that way by playing with the mod account. Try to use the fire at the end part? Okay. And then I can throw the electrics. Okay. After I do the guy in the room. Okay, I'll try that. Oh yeah, that whole process, London. The guide, the rainbow guide, and then they put it on there, and then they said, "Oh, now you're all doing it. Now it's not working. Too many people you're breaking the formula." That's why I had to take it off. That's all PS3. Oh, I didn't see that they were still alive. Yeah, about that with the rain. You know, some players, you gotta let them figure stuff out on their own. If they want to follow that, it's... Oh, worn out. If you do it, please do it. Please do it. I'll start to post on the forum then, and I'll like I will totally what's the word I'm looking for? I will back it up and I'll like contribute it, but I won't make like a reference, and we'll see if people believe it. Okay, we'll see when you come back. I'll be like, yeah, this Xbox player came into my stream and was like giving all these rainbow tips, and I just started to do it and it just worked. And they'd be like, I heard he's posting about it on the Xbox One forum. Oh, worn out, that worked. Alright, I just gotta get my timing down there. I think that firebomb killed everything there. I didn't have to throw anything. That worked. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. That totally worked. I think if you do it and you put like some like big thing at the beginning, be like, what can you say? Be like, all right, after 2.5 of this years of this game being out, I finally feel it's finally time to reveal my method. I kept this method a secret for years due to a promise, but I feel the game's old enough now, so I'm ready to say everything. Here's how you get rainbows. No! I hate when I shoot that thing too early. No, London, you're a great player. Yeah, that's ultimately what it does come down to. The more you play, the more chances you have of getting stuff, but still there is just the luck of whatever's built into the game's computer. When you turn your console on, you know, it'll just whatever. There is a pattern, and if you land on the right pattern, you're gonna get a really nice weapon. You'll be swimming. You'll be selling your non-slotted six slot rainbows You'll be dumping 5-slot sledgehammers because you'll just be building a boat with 6-slot sledgehammers. A long time ago, I actually found that a guy had made a forum, like a separate forum, where he was like, okay, this is where I want people to come together and post their best methods to get rainbows in Rev 2. And at the time I looked at that forum, there was no post except his. I don't remember how to get to it, because this was a while ago. Why am I hitting the wrong button and doing that? I mean, I hear what you're saying, but it's ultimately, if people are gonna believe anything on that PS3 forum, they're kind of, I don't know.